Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to almost a fun fancy because I've been recording a shit ton of that lately. Welcome back to Pro Cycling Manager 2015, where we're still playing the Vuelta in Pro Cyclist mode, and we are still the leader of the Columbus competition. So without further ado, let's go and lose that leading role, most likely. Right, so I do hope that you guys have been enjoying the episodes that has come out of Final Fantasy X HD. Because, to be honest, I really do enjoy recording those. It's one of my favorite games, and I want to share that experience with you guys. If you are not a big fan, and do not worry too much, it's going to be every other day. If I do get a big backlog of videos, I mean, I do have about 30 more videos recorded and just waiting, either uploaded already or waiting for an upload in my external hard drive of Final Fantasy X. So there's going to be a lot of those. At my current release schedule, that's 2 months. And I'm recording this on Tuesday, when the first episode of the series went out. And that should be 1 week and 2 days before this episode actually goes live.
The course favors climbers. The others are going to have to make an early breakaway and build up a good lead if they want to win. However, it has to be said that their chances of doing so are slim, if not non-existent.
Alright, so I want to be in an early breakaway, hopefully with few others, or at least with weak climbers. Right, so who that? That's acceptable. Right. It's a bit too strong for my taste, but I'll live. Apparently we dropped him. That's good. Right, so yeah. The plans ahead are to play this MTN season, which is next season, and then most likely putting this game away. Might pick it up for a season there now and then, but Jesus, stupid cold. By the end of the next season, I've had 6 seasons, and it's getting pretty repetitive, to be honest. So yeah, that is actually why I am ending this series after next season. However, there is still a long way to go before that happens. And the next game to record would probably be a WWE game. And that will go on for an undefined amount of episodes, because I have no idea how fun it will be, and I have no idea how easy or fun it would be to record. I don't even know if I'll be able to record on PC or if I have to do my PS4, and if I do my PS4, will it actually be able to record or use that game in that record mode thing that I have to use my external capture card? Only time will tell. I don't know. Also, I feel like there's some strong climbers here now. Yeah, 2, so I should be able to get decent enough result. So yeah, that's how the future for this channel, basically. Also, if I get a really big backlog, which I doubt I'll get on this game, so it won't happen in a good while at least, I'll make sure to do 2 videos a day instead of just 1. Because if the if I have enough videos recorded, I can do that without a problem at all. But the problem would be then, do I have enough videos? I actually do with my current recording of Final Fantasy X, but it'll be 2 Final Fantasy X videos a day, and that's not necessarily something you guys want. Because I am aware that a lot of you guys subscribe because I am playing not Final Fantasy X, Project Manager 2015. And as of this recording, I have no idea what you guys would think about Final Fantasy X because it's way too
15
soon.
kilometers remaining. The peloton has slowed down a bit.
I'm going to try to attack, do hard work to get some mountain points ideally. I don't think I got anyone.
Attack with the finishing line within reach!
In that last one, I don't think I got any mountain points. Let's see. I do hope I did. No, Stetina took that one single point from me. Oh well. Not a big deal. Bad teammate though. Now you might ask yourself why I'm not just having 3 videos a day, 4 videos a day like you can see many other people on YouTube do with gameplays videos. And that is because I can't justify the time to do it. Also, I do not have the recording time anyways, most of the days. Basically, I can record between 8 AM and 4 PM every day, and 3 of those days a week I have... And I can only record Monday to Friday, I should point out that as well. And 3 of those days I am busy at the time of recording, so I have 2 days to record. And I could probably do Final Fantasy X for those hours without a problem, but I don't have the same enthusiasm about Project Manager 15 at this point. I had when it was new, but I do not share that same enthusiasm for the game anymore. Which again comes back to why I'm trying. Not trying, but why I'm phasing it out. If you guys are lucky, you'll actually get... Later you'll maybe get 2 videos a day. Depends on how soon I'll start recording something else, and if I have Project Manager still going on, then I might do, for example, Final Fantasy X every day until that's over, or until I have just 2 games running, because I don't want to have 2 videos from the same game on the same day. Then you can argue that I should do that, especially in Final Fantasy X's case, because of the story, blah blah blah. But I'm not going to do that. So... if I start recording a 3rd game, you might see me having...
day when it comes to the terrain, but at least the teams with sprinters won't be complaining. And, of course, those opportunists with a bit of daring won't make their life easy.
If I do 3 games at the same time... Right now I'm doing 2 Final Fantasy X and this, but in a month or so I might be able to do 3. Depends on how far along this is and all that. And I'll maybe do Final Fantasy X every day, and I do this and the WWE game, which is I'm planning on doing next, every other day on the 1 PM slot, which is when I'm usually uploading. And I'll do maybe Final Fantasy X every day on a 5 PM slot or something. I don't know. But then again, we'll see how everything folds out. as of right now, I'm going to do... Oh, right, I'm in a Pelton. I don't need to gather water. As of right now, I'm just going to take it as it comes and make sure that I have one video a day and that it's ideally... I need to check the calendar for this, but... that it's ideally Fun Fantasy on... Of course, this is based on the October calendar, it would not necessarily be correct for the November calendar, but Fun Fantasy 10 on even numbered days and Project Manager on odd numbered days, so since today is 6, that's Fun Fantasy. Yesterday was 5th, that was Project Manager, and it was also the first episode since I had to take a break. So that's interesting. So yeah. Right, so enough about the schedule and blah blah blah, let's try to focus on the game. Right, last stage wasn't too bad, got some points, still have the jersey. How far? We're almost done with stage. Well, this is one of those stages where you just sit back, relax, and try to do something in the end, really. I'm also doing decently so far in the general classification, compared to what you would expect of a rider of my caliber, of course. I need to get further ahead. Charge! I'm going to die.
That's the end of the breakaway. The pack gave them no chance. There we go. The sprint is on. The riders are setting themselves up.
Victory for Marcel Kittel.
No surprise in the sprint finish. Kinda wish I was a better sprinter, but 72 and all that is more than enough to win the green jersey. Apparently, which I proved twice. Let's see, how far ahead am I in the climbers? Rosetto is a breakaway rider as me, yeah. Dan Martin is 21 points. That's 23 behind me. And he is the closest competition I have. So I feel that I have a decent gap as long as I continue taking points. I don't necessarily need to get all the points, or even though that would be ideal. So the last race for this episode, let's do this. And yeah, I'm still ahead of Peter Stettin as well. I'm still second best team member in the general classification. Woohoo! I didn't look at it, but I doubt I'm still the second best youth rider as well. But I knew ahead of time that I would not be able to win that. Even though I had a small glimmer of hope when I had it after first mountain stage still.
It's going to be a monotonous day when it comes to the terrain.
Yeah, well.
But at least the teams with sprinters won't be complaining. And, of course, those opportunists with a bit of daring won't make their life easy.
A lot of wind, and it's mostly coming from the side at the moment. That's interesting. Yeah, so there's no point in me doing anything right now. It's too soon to have any real value in doing anything. For me. But man, it's nice to have a jersey, and it would be really nice to win this jersey, which for my rider would be a real challenge to actually win, compared to the green jersey this year's, green sprint jersey, points jersey I should say, in Tour de France. I'm just surprised that I managed to get some stage wins in this tour. Surprised, but not disappointed. Vertgen fell, poor kid, he was in a breakaway. Apparently I've noticed myself saying it, but I say kid a lot, and especially in Final Fantasy X HD. If you watch that series and you pay attention, notice that I say kid way more than I should. And I do hope you watch it, because as I've said, it's one of my favorite games of all time, and I want to share the experience with those that may not have the game. And I also said that I should not be talking about it anymore, but here I am talking about it more. That's what you get for not having anything valuable to say, really, other than trying to get people to watch your new series. And again, I would like to preface that and say that as of this recording, that video has 2 views. It's been up for 2 hours, and it's the first episode of the series, so I'm not saying that it doesn't have any views. I'm just saying that I hope it gets.
Marcata goes onto the attack.
The sprint. I was paying attention.
Just fantastic! He really was the strongest in the leading group.
Yeah, well. I'm not saying it doesn't have any views. I'm saying it. I hope it gets views, and that it hasn't, as of this recording, had a real opportunity to
Here
get
are the race highlights that we've selected
many
for
views. Yet. Hopefully. Ideally, by the time you're watching this, it has like 10 trillion views. As I feel like that would be sweet. Not that that's going to happen though. Anyways. Right, so I'm sorry for being quite distracted. I am really wanting to play Final Fantasy X, but I need to record something here so that I don't have the real bad urge to, oh no, I don't have any project manager for tomorrow, I need to record and upload immediately, because that's a situation I really don't want to be in. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Take care, everybody.